I'm Adam Daly.
My name is Darian Logan.
I'm Jimmy McCarthy.
And today we'll be discussing our robot. First, we'd like to discuss the structure of the robot. As you can see, it's made out of wood, 3/4 inch plywood. This was done for rigidity as well as stability. We felt that plastic or foam board would be a little too flimsy and too difficult to attach to servos, so we went with something a little more substantial. Mounted into the base are two servos, the photo sensors, which will be discussed in detail later, your Arduino, battery to run the Arduino, and battery pack consisting of 4 AA batteries to run the servos. One of the main problems we had when constructing the robot was that it weighed a little too much. So, to fix this, we took some holes out of the bottom and the center to help reduce the weight.
Greetings. I would like to talk about the photosensors. So we have we have two photosensors. Each one is accompanied by an LED. We have foam in each of these, perfectly dimensioned, so that the photosensors will consistently be in the same spot. We also used marks on the board so that we can put them in the same spot for calibration. Then we use the photosensors to detect the empty space on each side until it hits the line. So here it would go straight, and then it would hit the line here, right photosensor, and then it would turn right and go along the line. We had a couple problems with this. Our first problem was that our photosensor wasn't detecting, so then we had to solder the photosensor to the wires. Then we discovered that one of the LEDs got shorted out because we were like, the photosensor still isn't working, what do we do? And so then we removed the LED, put a new LED on, and then it started functioning properly. I'd like to thank you for your time.
The next thing we need to discuss is how we went about programming our robot. It's pretty simple, actually. Using the photoresistor values, we use an if-else-if structure to vary the speed of the individual servos. After the speeds are decided based on the values, we write the speeds using a while loop. After each one of these iterations, it'll go back and find a new photoresistor value. With each new value, it'll write a different speed to each individual servo and then make it move for a certain amount of time. We're able to control the amount of time that it runs through this loop before determining a new value. The lower that we have that number, the quicker it'll sample and the faster it'll go. The only problem we were having during the programming part of this was that each individual servo had their own numbers for speed that we had to determine. So essentially, all we had to do was test it over and over again until we were able to find the exact values that we needed.